Okay guys, this is your performance task for Unit 1. You will be having several performance tasks throughout the year, but this is our first one. So I'm going to go ahead and give a little bit of a detailed explanation one more time just to help you guys out. Okay, the point of this performance task is so that we can learn how to use our equations, just like the ones that we've been doing in our homeworks, just like the ones that we've been doing. Oops, excuse me, sorry about that. Okay, so just like we've been doing on our homework and just like we've been doing on warm-ups and everything, this is the exact same thing. The only difference is we're now applying it to a real-world situation. Okay, we have 3 different companies. Here's your choices: 1, 2, and 3. Your job here on part A is to make a prediction of which fundraiser you think is going to be the best option. I would take a look at all 3, look at the different shipping options, look at how much you think each of those is going to cost to order. And then after you do that, you're going to go ahead and choose which one. This is just an educated math guess that you're going to be putting right here. After you have that company name right there, you're going to come down over by the Y and tell me why you picked that. Maybe you think they have the best shipping option. Maybe you think you're going to make the most money. The reason is up to you as long as it is a sound reason. Part B is asking you how many items would you need to purchase and sell in each option in order to break even. Break even means you're going to have $0, okay? For example, you need to spend money. You're going to purchase stuff to sell it. So you're going to purchase stuff, you're going to lose money. When you sell it, you're going to gain money. Once you sell enough stuff to make up your purchase price, then you'll be breaking even back at 0. Okay? Show your work. You're going to be solving each of the equations. Again, show your work. After you have all 3 equations, then you can go ahead and write a sentence to answer the equation. So I would break up this section maybe into 3 sections so you have enough space for each of the equations, or you could use it on a separate sheet of paper, and then you can go ahead and write your sentence right here, or several sentences if you need to answer the question. For part C, they're asking you want $1,500 from sales. Which option would you choose and why? So at this point, we're also going to be solving again, but there's a step that we need to do first before we solve again. So you'll probably need your space for all 3 equations or a separate sheet of paper if it doesn't fit. And what you need to do is move everything over and have it set equal to 0. Here's an example of how to set everything equal to 0 to get our break-even point. So if we have 5a plus 3 equal to 5 plus 2a, okay? We need to move everything from what side? It doesn't matter which side. We need to move everything to the other side. So I'm going to pick to move this side over to here. First thing is, set up our T-chart. We're going to do the opposite of positive 5, which is subtract 5, and subtract 2a. If we do it to one side, we have to do it to the other. So subtract 5 and subtract 2a. And here's what we get. Positive 3 minus 5 is going to be a negative 2. 5a minus 2a is negative 3a. And it's all going to equal 0. Now that I have my equation set up at 0, I can take out that 0 and set it equal to whatever dollar amount I want. In our example, it's telling us to set it equal to $1,500. Now I have my equation ready to solve for A for a profit of $1,500. Now I can come back over here once I have everything set up to $1,500, and I can solve all three equations equal to this amount. If it doesn't fit here, again, please use a separate sheet of paper. Now that you've solved for both part A, B, and C, we're going to come up with a presentation to help you state which fundraising option you are going to select and why. So in part A, you made a prediction. In part D, you're giving me your final answer now that you've researched and solved all the equations, okay? Here's a hint that I gave you guys. A graphic organizer will help you get your point across. So in this area below, use it to brainstorm for your poster or for your letter. If you choose to do a letter, notice that it says typed or printed. Or you could use a small poster that I give you in class, and you can use it to set it up. I would put the title, probably of what you decided to pick. I would put 1 to 2 sentences, why you picked that one, and I would show some graphics explaining yourself further, and make sure to look at the rubric. Very important, so that you make sure you get all of your points. That is found in the Google Classroom.